guys, how you doing? It's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to a new episode of the FC Porto save on FM 2016. Apologies for the complete fuck up of my schedule over the last week, and basically when it gets to Christmas and New Year in Scotland we tend to just drink, so really I've just been beating it most days, and then other days with hangovers, and between the 21st and the 24th I had the flu. So yeah, I hadn't been able to record, but as I say, I'll try and keep it to the relative schedule of keeping the Porto videos after this, mostly being Wednesdays and Sundays. Not sure I'm going to work it this week, again with it being Hogmanay, which again means get pissed if you're in Scotland. Everything will be all over the place, but I'm assuming once we start back after New Year, everything will be back to normal. So this video will be all over the place in scheduling, same with the Big Brother series. The only thing that will still be like its relative normal timing is the TEW stuff, because that was all recorded in advance because I got addicted to it and I kept booking stuff. So anyway, as I say, I've only played one game since the last time, which was Pentafil. We had a good victory there in the league to give us an 8-point cushion over Benfica with a game in hand, so that's even better. Just click into the match report, you can see there, dominated them. Again, they had more possession. All of our play mostly coming down the left hand side from Kurzawa with 2 assists. 2 goals for Abukar, 1 for Hector Herrera, and Bruno Madeira scoring for the visitors. So today's game is a trip to Trazbonspor. I did say I wanted to try and win the quadruple when we get put down to the Europa League, so why not? We'll go for it. So this video obviously gives an indication if we're going to be good enough to win the Europa League, or if we probably should just throw it and focus on everything else. You know, we've got a couple of difficult fixtures coming up in the schedule. You can see there's Braga in the League Cup semi-final, and that second leg in the Taça de Portugal against Sporting Lisbon. And look at that for a hellish month. Braga, Rio Ave twice, Benfica and Sporting Lisbon all over that spell there. So that's going to be brutal in March and a little bit of April as well. But we'll kick on. I've already picked my team as per usual. Bit of lopsided at the back, but that's basically because Kurzawa is better going forward and Maxi Pereira is a complete liability, but I don't have another right back, and I feel like I'd rather save money and we look for a guy in in the summer. So the team for this one: Casillas, Kurzawa, Martinez, Nkulu, Maxi Pereira, Ruben Neves, 2 Herreras and Ander and Hector, Bernard Mensah in the 10 because of the injury to Pastore, with Barbosa and Abukar up front. Of course, a few people missing. Diego Reyes is unregistered, as is Balanza. Pastore's still injured. Everyone else really couldn't fit in. The reason Podolski's in can cover a couple of bases. He's improving. He's going to leave. Probably should have given him a new contract, but I felt like 22 maybe could have been a little bit better. But I feel his versatility will help us in this kind of match. So we'll dive right in it. I don't know what to expect from them. I'll just check the team out when we get into the game, and hopefully, it's one of those teams where the league isn't loaded, so we might get a bit of luck and joy with that. So they've got us as even money favourites there, 11 to 5. They have quite a few familiar faces, actually. Stefan Mbia, Canvada, who was at Lazio, I believe. Yep, he's got dreadlocks. That's the only reason I'll always remember him. Marco Marin, Jonathan Biabiani, Damandoy, is that the one that was at Hull? I believe it is, yep. I didn't actually think he was that bad. He was a hero for me in FM last year, but it's one of those things. His name rings a bell and I can't think how I know him. Yep, that's why. Bremen, Bayern, yep, I remember him. Even on the bench though, the Singler, Kevin Constant, who's not actually that bad. I mean, he's not great, but you got at least some sort of ability if you had a spell at Milan pretty recently. And of course, former player in Portugal for our rivals Benfica, Oscar Cardoza, the Paraguayan striker. So they've got talent in abundance, but we're a good team. We are a very good team. Let's get somebody that actually has confidence in their ability. We'll go with the attacking coach, Julian Calero. We'll say to the boys here, I talk to Cam and just say, give the fans a performance they expect. Morale's high, we're playing well, we're winning games. Just keep this up, be positive. Why get into a game with any negativity? If you think you're an amazing footballer, go on, show your skills, prove it. Prove to the world, that you're good enough to win the quadruple, because the end of the day, if we have a great spell in the Europa League, it continues the fact that Portugal's going to have that #1 spot in terms of a top seeding spot, in the Champions League, which means easier draws going forward. Because that's probably cost us. Not winning the league didn't help. And I feel like if we can keep that spot up there for Portugal, we could get far. And that's a great start there. The two strikers linking up perfectly. Great wee run there from Gabriel Barbosa. Takes his man to the cleaners. Candava's no chance. Great little ball in. Vincent Abakar doing what he didn't do last season. Put it at the back of the net with relative ease. 23 goals for the big man. And we're only in the middle of February. I don't think you could argue with that. It's been a great return for Abakar. It's going to be interesting though. Biabiany at his pace against Kurzawa completely does him. And it was discussed on Twitter. Me and Costley, the wee discussion about this, is crossing OP in this FM. Ball in. Your target man. It's in the back of it. I can't really complain if it is, because a lot of my teams play down the wings. A lot of my goals come from the attacking mid-left or the attacking mid-right, squaring it to the striker or the other guy. And what a goal that is. Holy shit, 25 yards. You do not save them, as the text said. Nice and simple. Herrera, they think they clear it. Then Abakar goes, nah, honey, go. Take a bow, son. That is a contender for goal of the season. Vincent Abakar, get any of goal or montage, people, because that was just spectacular. But the main thing is, 2 goals away from home, a lead away from home. I mean, if we can really put ourselves in a good position before we play at home, then there's no reason why we can't maybe even rest people into that second leg. But as I say, it's only like 17 minutes into the game. You know, still a couple of moments of genius. We'll see how it continues. Mensah, there we go, back of the net, and it's been a foul for Nkulo. I think he might have pushed somebody. Yep, that's a shame, because that was a rifled finish into the back of the net by the new signing from Atletico. So I'm interested to see if they get in there. Here comes Ndoye, the Biabiany, the FIFA legend, and he hits the post here. I'm not really rated on FM in all honesty. We had him at Hull actually in the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge on last year on YouTube, and I felt like he was just shit, really. Just really shit, in all honesty. Never done anything that was utterly amazing. He was just one of those guys that was like pacey. We tried him in a variety of positions, left, right, winger, advanced playmaker, you name it. We get absolutely no joy from him. Good interception from Martinez, although Herrera loses it. He must be happy he's in a system when it's not ball retention and play the ball backwards. Ivan Hal. He might even be sacked by the time this video goes live actually. But anyway, Casillas closes it, and it's a good 2-1 lead at half time. I'm happy with that. Maybe one more goal in the second half to make it a bit more secure. We'll just say the midfielders as well. You've done well so far. There's a lot more to come for you, and I'm pretty sure, you know, if they step their game up, we should see this one out, no problem. But I mean, there's no real easy game in the Europa League once you get by the group stages. Every team's there on merit. And you know, we are a team coming down for the Champions League, but we need to prove that we don't belong in this competition. We believe we are higher up. But at the same time, we need to treat it with the dignity and respect that the tournament pretty much had when it was the UEFA Cup. Anyway, here's Biabiany again. Is he going to get more joy? Yep, I think the way he's having so much joy, I'm going to drop Kurzawa a little bit deeper. Thankfully, Casillas saves us there, because everything's down that wing. So again, limited fullback, defend. It restricts Kurzawa, but it just means everything for us now will come centrally, or even Barbosa run out to that left hand side. But as I say, they keep exploiting it with Biabiany, and I would like to honestly have as big a margin in the second leg as possible. So Kurzawa will start to drop back after this ball goes out of play once we've managed to pass the instruction on. Are we going to get a highlight here, or is this just going to be a waste? Herrera? No, we're going to have another 25, 30 yarder. 30 yarder there, Hector Herrera. I mean, this is why Arsenal and all of these big teams pick him up in this game, because sometimes he can just produce absolute moments of magic. Give him a bit of space. Go on, son, have a pop. Again, what does the keeper do? The defender backs off. He's got so much space. Why not take a pop? And it's one of these ones now. We've got a third. McCallum up. Look now, Biabiany. Look how much deeper Kurzawa is. Fair enough, Biabiany does him, but he doesn't get in behind, so that's obviously one thing we've definitely learned there. Unfortunately, though, Kurzawa does push up, even though he's limited, and Casillas with a fine save there. So he's obviously having a field day. but thankfully Iker has been on top for him and has been able to deal with him. I think we're going to make our first alteration. It's going to be Ander Herrera coming off, and he'll be replaced by Thomas Potsawinski, and an opportunity for Andre Carrillo. I'm going to pose a Trek in the middle. I know that sounds shite and weird, but like the guy can dribble, so Treks are all about running with the ball, so we'll give him that opportunity down the middle, despite how bad it says he can perform on that. I'll always look for a few stats and a few attributes that fit into certain roles and see if we can get the best out of some of these players. Nothing happening there. It's a throw in. See what we can do here. It's a long one in the box from Pereira, hopefully. Looking for Martinez, and it's as simple and basic as you want. The flick into the box, and the front of the box, and he flicks it into the back of the net. Absolute devastation for this team. Great header there from Martinez. Leaps like a salmon above everybody else. 4-1, and I think you got to say that's probably passage into the next round. So we're going to make our final change, and it's going to be Jonathan Caleri going on for Abukar. Give him a chance. Although Abukar's on a hat trick, obviously he's going to be needed for matches down the line. We can see anything else happening here. As I say, 3 subs have been used, 4-1 up. I think you just keep playing the way you're playing. If you get a 5th goal, kill the game off completely, I mean, you're absolutely delighted. But as I say, they would have to come to Portugal. They'd have to score at least 4 now, so you got to think passage should be fine. Bar a mistake, I think they've taken off Bibiani. And here's Canvada, dealt with by Pereira. Carrillo, Caleri. Carrillo's going to make the run. He's through, he's got the pace. He doesn't have the composure, and that is why you play in the wing. But I mean, if you can find a few attributes that you feel can help in another position, there's no reason why they can't. You can't exploit the space that's going to be created. As I say, I know there would be gaps in the middle of the park. He's got pace, he can run forward through, and if he's got a bit of composure, a bit of better finishing, another day he scores that. Anyway, Yasin, that's off the side netting, so that's perfect. They've had chances, let's be honest, they've had more chances than us on target. We've just had the quality. And then Stefan Ambia panics under the pressure from Jonathan Caleri. That gives us a lovely 5-1 lead. Good free kick though from Herrera. It's a good save for the keeper. It's the post. I have no idea what Ambia's doing there. Like it's some sort of drop kick, super kick thing on the line, scissor kick, you name it. And he puts it in the back of the net. But stats, look, they've had more possession. It's equal shots on target. They've edged it in shots, but we've been clinical. We've just picked our time, picked our space, picked our moments, and we've had an absolutely phenomenal 5-1 victory. But as I say, we may have had a poor first season, but it's always going to take time to pick up and learn my philosophy, better than Van Gaal's philosophy, but learn my style of play. As I say, once we started bringing my players in, and having an idea how we wanted to play, results were going to come. So absolutely fantastic. 5-1 victory. Abukar twice, Hector Herrera, Martinez, Christian Ambia, Stefan Ambia, went on goal. Of course, Dami and Doy for the home side. So as I say, they need to win 5-0 against us in Portugal. Don't see that happening, so we might rotate the team a little bit. We've got a trip to Belenenses coming up soon. That could be difficult. I believe the next video will probably be that semi-final against Braga, where not only will we find out who we've got in the next round of the Europa League. In fact, we could have actually checked that just now, because I'm pretty sure we're through now. As I say, it was going to be, was it Southampton or Marseille? They drew 1 each, so you'd like to think Marseille could be favourites, but Premier League teams are always OP in this, so you never know. But I mean, happy with that. Great position in the league. There's a great chance of the quadruple happening. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Most importantly, I hope you all had a great Christmas. If you see this before New Year, have a great New Year. I don't know if anybody else celebrates it as much as we do in Scotland. We just get really steaming, usually. As I say, thanks for watching, guys. We'll continue this series for a wee bit longer. As I say, the team's starting to click. But I say there are definitely plans for other series down the line. And yeah, apart from that, if you get any comments, leave them. Let me know how your FM save's going. And thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.